What's up out there, YouTube? We got another crazy story, and we know a lot of you guys have seen the shaking bed. Well, guess what? The legend of the bed is still out there.
Yeah.
You know what that means? Do you know what that means?
What does that
I hope you do know what it means.
I know what it means.
Because we got another story about it.
Yes, we do.
A recent one at that.
Yes.
So, Mockingbird's going to take the floor with this one.
Yes.
And then we'll make some comments on it, and hopefully you guys will too. Alright.
Okay, guys. OMG, when I tell you this, you're going to be like, what? So, today, I was sleeping, and something woke me up abruptly at 4 o'clock in the morning. And what it was, it felt like something jumped on my bed, you know, and I have 2 dogs. So one of the dogs likes to sleep over our pillows. So he jumps up and he'll be over us, you know what I mean? And he's not no little dog now, mind you. He's a biggin, okay? So I thought it was him, really, to be honest with you. And my pet was at my feet, so she was asleep, you know. She was knocked out. She's a good baby. So, I mean, I felt as if, and I couldn't even remember this when I first woke up, but I felt as if something had dropped to the bed, or jumped on the bed, or hit the bed hard. You know what I mean? Because it knocked me out of my sleep. So I jumped up out of my sleep. And when I look, I'm thinking, okay, you know, rational, you know, first thing, dog jumped over my pillows. First thing I thought, well, no dog to be found. The dog isn't there. When I get up, all of a sudden I have this bad pain in my arm. It's still there, guys. I mean, it hasn't stopped. And it's been all the way down my arm. And it's almost like I can remember crashing to the bed. I can't explain it. I don't know why. But it's almost like somehow I feel like I wasn't on the bed and I crashed down to the bed. But a rational thought when you first wake up is that something jumped on the bed, meaning one of the dogs or something, you know what I mean? That's the first thing I thought of. And, man, I woke up this morning, and when I got up after all that, the pain, the pain was so, like, oh my God, in my arm. And it's been like that all day. We done put, like, lidocaine on it, and I took some aspirin, but it's been like that all day long. I don't know what is going on there, but that's how I woke up this morning. And it just, I cried this morning too when I woke up. It wasn't even like, you know, it was a little time after I woke up, but I felt really emotional. It was so strange, you know? And it was like, I just hit the bed. Well, what I thought had happened, I'll be honest with you. What I thought had happened was that the dog had jumped on the bed, and that's what woke me out of my sleep. Okay? Now, I hate this bed. Okay? I don't even like to sleep in there. I mean, I got to be, like, coerced to go in that bed, because I hate that bed, because so much has happened, like, weird shit. So, I mean, and then, what do? I go in there, and boom, something happens. It's almost like, are you freaking serious? I mean, I woke up plenty of times out of this bed with pains, like, out of nowhere. Like, I go to bed perfectly fine, and I wake up, and something's wrong. You know, something's hurting me. I've had that happen several times now. That's why I'm reluctant to go in there, in that room, and sleep. But anywho, it was really creepy, because it was like I couldn't remember something, and all of a sudden I got real emotional, and I started crying because I felt like I couldn't remember what had happened. But I felt like something happened, and you just don't know what. That's how I felt when I woke up. And then when I got up and I felt the pain in my arm, I went through this before. I was like, something ain't right here. You know what I mean? Like, I just, boom, automatically. Same thing, I've had that happen quite a few times, so this isn't the first time. So I just try to go with it and not complain too much about it. But, I mean, man, let me tell you. I don't know what happened. Period. I don't know what happened. I went to bed okay and I woke up messed up. This is the pattern that I have with this bed. I could sleep anywhere else and it don't happen. I wake up perfectly fine. Every time I'm in that bed, I wake up the next day and I have something wrong with me. I don't care what it is, but it's always something hitting me, always something wrong with me every time I sleep in the bed. Now I could sleep in a chair, fall out, I'm good. I wake up the next day like nothing. I could sleep on the sofa, fall out, no problem. Get in the bed, fall out, yeah, I'm waking up with something. It don't matter. And it might just be the room, itself. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could be the room itself. But it's happened. It's happened a couple times already. And today was basically that. You know what I mean? And I had to go somewhere today and it was really bad because I was really in pain the whole time I was there. So it was hard to enjoy yourself because I was focused on this pain in my arm. And I still got it, and it hasn't gone away none. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Tonight, I'm going to stay by myself and see if it works for me again, but, and that's because I'm in pain, so I don't even want to sleep in the bed. I'm like, nope, not going to do it. I refuse to do it. I really do. And the thing that really came to my mind was when we was out, it was all of a sudden like I had this, like a light bulb. And I remember thinking that the dog had jumped on the bed. But the impact that I felt was almost like me being slammed to the bed. Like, boom. You know what I mean? That's what it was. It wasn't the dog. The dog wasn't there. One of my dogs was there, but she was where she was when we went to bed. So she was in the same spot, pretty much. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I got no answers for it. I'll be honest with you. I don't have no answers for it. I'm not scared by far. I've experienced a lot of weird stuff, so this is like a drop in a bucket. Like, oh, okay, here we go again. You know what I mean? And, I don't know if you can understand something like matter, if y'all understand anything about matter. It's almost like matter going through concrete, being broken up into the smallest atom, and dissolving through concrete, coming together, and then dropping. So, and the only way I could explain that is just as if you go through something solid, as if your body is walking through the wall, but you're not solid. You're not this physical body. You're matter. You're atoms. You're just a bunch of atoms. Okay? And you flow through the wall. But when you come out on the other side, you're fully formed again. You know what I mean? And then, like, when you come back, you're broken up and fully formed again. It's I can't even explain it, but that's what it feels like. Because I remember saying to Blue Jay, do you know what it's like to have your arm socket ripped out? And I know it sounds crazy, guys. Don't even ask.
My response was no. Then my comeback was, no, it's like a hit by 2x4.
Yeah.
But I ain't never had my arm ripped out the socket.
Because, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, man. It's almost like... It's almost like feeling like being taken apart and being put back together. Like a puzzle. You know? Like somebody trying to figure out how we are formed. And I think it's because we have something that they don't understand, which are our emotions, you know? And I think that really plagues them. Like, they trying to figure out, okay, these creatures are emotional, which is something they don't have, which is something we have, but they have mental intelligence. Zeno.
You're having ball issues. It's not yours.
Does he got his ball?
Yeah, he's got his. That's the problem.
Excuse us, our dogs are fighting over a ball. She got her own ball.
It's over there, ripped in half.
Mama, you ripped your ball in half. It's over there. Show her where her ball's at.
Zena.
Does he have his ball?
Oh, yeah, he's got his.
Excuse us, guys. We got to take care of the baby.
Look, she's happy now.
She's happy. She got her ball. She's like, I don't know. But anyway, guys. I make light of this matter because it's very hard to understand. And if you tell somebody what I'm saying right now, they look at you like you're a freaking nut job. And yeah, so that's why we came to this realm here, because not only have I experienced strange stuff, but since Blue Jay's been around me for the past 5 years, he's experienced crazy stuff. Now, I don't know what it is. I'll be honest with you. I don't understand it. I don't know what it is. Now, usually how it works is I'll be in pain for, 1 or 2 days, and it'll go away. And then I'll be perfectly fine, like nothing ever happened. And that's what happens. And, now, it'll happen for, like, maybe... When it starts happening, it'll happen for a good month or two. And then it'll stop. And then I won't have no issues for a while. And then it'll start back up. It could go for like 6 months, and then all of a sudden, boom, or 3 months. I say every 3 months. I don't know what that's about, but that really is how it happens. I can't even explain that, but it's really weird. It's almost as if, like, one time, I remember, like, I was so excited because I was, like, flying. It's like I went right through my window with, like, no problem. With the window closed and everything. And I flew, I don't know where I was flying to, but I flew up into the air and I felt so free. And I flew right out my window. Now, did somebody guide me? Yes. I was following something right out the window. But I was okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't, like, scared or anything. I just followed it because it felt like home. It felt like that's where I belonged. You know what I mean? It kind of, like, was calling to me, and I went. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the best way I could describe that. I mean, if any of y'all have any idea about that, you could tell me. But where I ended up and what happened, I have no clue. I couldn't answer that. All I know is that I was brought back. And that's it. I'm always brought back. I am never, like, I haven't disappeared yet, so that's a good thing. But I'm always brought back. We have other stuff for you, so we're going to come back in a little bit. Thank you for listening to this and this story. If y'all got any ideas of what that is, I mean, okay, like the main thing that I'm explaining is that you come apart and you go through the wall, and then you come back, and you're fully formed again.
Oh yeah, it's like
You know,
particle separation.
yeah, like my particles are separating, and I'm just
It's like
walking through the wall and going somewhere, or flying out the window, even though the window's closed. Nothing's broke or nothing. I mean, but it'll be like I'll just go out the window, but I'm fully formed in my mind, but I'm capable of walking straight out the window. You know what I mean? Or flying right out the window. And when you tell people that, they're like, "Really, you're insane." So I mean, and I don't blame them.
So
I mean, I would say the same thing. Somebody told me that, I'd be like, "Oh my God, you're insane." But
so basically, it's like you separate, you go through, then you come back together right on the other side.
right,
So it's people that know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's kind of like Nightcrawler off of X-Men. That would, the way she's describing it would be the best way I could describe it.
I've never seen Nightcrawler, so. But I guess whoever did, you'd understand what he's saying. But thank you for coming and listening to us and tuning in and hearing what we got to say. If anybody has any experiences like that and you're scared to speak up, don't feel bad. Just come and talk on here and tell us what happened to you. You know what I mean? So we don't feel so crazy. I mean, so I don't feel so crazy, really. I mean, he feels all right, but I don't. I mean, you tell people that and they look at you like, really? What are you on? And that's, seriously, that's the first thing people say. What are you drinking? What are you doing? And it's like, really? Is that what it is? Like, they can't comprehend things from beyond. Or if something happens to you that is unexplainable, they're like, what are you doing? What are you drinking? It's like, dude, you don't even understand what's going on here. So, thank you for coming to Mysterious Universal Chatter and letting us talk with you guys. And, seriously, if anybody knows anything or had any kind of similar experience or out-of-body experience or, things like that, come on here and let us know so I don't think I'm crazy, okay, guys? Because I don't think I'm crazy, but, some crazy stuff seems to be happening. And that's why I go down sometimes, from time to time, It's almost like, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to come back. We're gonna do this again, because I got more, but I don't want to say it all in one time, because it's kind of crazy. Alright, guys, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Thank you for tuning in, alright? Y'all have a good night.